Hey everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. So excited to bring back another journaling video. I don't always get to them. I haven't done one since the summer, but I just love October journaling pages and I'm so excited to share it with you. I asked you guys to leave a thumbs up in my community post and you said you wanted to see it. So here we go. I'm going to do the first 16 days of October since I am using this JM Planning Essentials journal. It's a little bit smaller than my B5 Archer Olive. I filled that journal. I filled it up, so I have to use something else. I love these bookshelves from AliciaMichelle, and when I saw Heba do it in her journal, I decided, oh, that's the perfect idea. So that is what I am using those stickers for, and I'll add some torn paper to the corners. And the stamps, October and the 1st and the 2nd, those are from Ali Edwards. If they're available, I will go ahead and link them. But I love those bookshelves and knew that they were the perfect way to kind of start off October, and I just added the dot paper in the corner, and also there's a text paper. These are paper packs that I got from Joann's last year, and so I still have a ton of them and I'm gonna use them up. I just have so much October journaling supplies. It's always hard to kind of decide what themes I'm gonna do and if I'm gonna use up my old stuff or just buy new stuff. I'm sure I'm not the only one that buys like new supplies when you probably really don't need new supplies. But AliciaMichelle came out with, I think, 3 releases of Halloween stuff, and I just couldn't resist. So I have a ton of her stickers to use, including those days of the week, but those are always available. I took some small strips and put them down at the bottom and also put a 3rd bookshelf there. And then I have some clear spider stickers, also from Joann's last year, that I'm going to put around the spread. I'll then pull out an Everyday Explorers stamp set from last year that has some good like spooky sayings in them. I'm hoping that that stamp set comes back because it's a favorite. I stamped "There's Something in the Air" and then "Spooky Season" a few times. I also used a sparkle, and I will sprinkle that sparkle around and wrap up this start of October. So then my next spread is going to be all about Pipsticks. I love Pipsticks, and I got a ton of Halloween stickers. This one is going to be all about the crystal ball, and I have a little flap in the middle that I'm kind of going to use as a like title card like you would in scrapbooking. So that is what I'm going to do, and I have some purple washi from Pipsticks and I'll use that as well. And as far as the design, I'm just placing my days of the week with no boxes, no lines, no nothing. Sometimes that's the easiest way for me because I am not a person who can draw straight at all, even with boxes and rulers, but I still love journaling. It's the best. I'm going with the purples and the blacks, obviously, because that's what the stickers are, and I will stamp Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the left, and then in the middle with this little like title card that I'm making, I put "There's Magic in the Air," and I'll put 2 crystal balls on either side, along with several of the teeny tiny stars that are on the sheet. I have another stamp that I will stamp that says "Trust Your Intuition," and I love that. It's always good to trust your intuition when you have a gut feeling about something. Erasing my marks so then I can add the rest of the days. I have Thursday that's going to be on the back of that kind of title journaling card. Then I'll have Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And these days of the week are from Everyday Explorers along with the October. I'm going to grab the washi again in just a little bit to put a black piece of washi by the Thursday and also some purple from the October all the way to the Friday. That way I get more use out of my washi, and it's just an easy embellishment, and it definitely needed it in the extra spots that I had. I am going to pull out my numbers in just a second and stamp. I started to stamp 3 3, 4, 5, and then 6 on Friday. And I'm going to go ahead and fix that with a spare piece of paper that I have. So I stamped 7 on it, and then I'll just cut it out in a second and fix it, and you won't even know that I goofed and did the wrong date. So that is always my tip when you're journaling, is tear a page out of the back and just use that as your scrap paper if you mess up on a letter or a number or something like that. I stamp a crystal ball that says "Look Closer" from Everyday Explorers, stamp that, and then put another little crystal ball next to it, added in some stars. I have another big crystal ball, and they have great like affirmations on them. There's one that says "Give yourself time, go forth and be fierce." It's just great little sayings. And then there's "Go your own way." I love it. I love those. Gonna also add another little sprinkle, and I decided to make my own crystal ball, and I did it on the back in case I didn't like it, but I stamped "Celebrate the good things, everyday magic," and then I drew the bottom of the crystal ball, colored it in, and grabbed my white jelly pen to put the like rectangle in the middle of the crystal ball. Pretty proud of myself, turned out pretty good. And I have stamped next to it "Believe in Magic." So this one was really fun, and I used my new stickers. I got them on paper, and it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so the next one I am going to use Allie Edwards and her Halloween kit. I just did a lesson along with some other contributors for the latest class, Stories of This Season, and I did fall. And so if you want to check that out, that would be awesome. I will leave a link to that, but I have a bunch of, Halloween pieces now. But what I did is I took the digitals that I have and I created stickers. So I made my own stickers so that way they were flat. And I have drawn huge boxes to cover 4 days, and I'm erasing all the different marks that I made. And I'm just going to do, like I said, 4 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I will put on my clear stickers that I made. I will wind up putting a ton of ink marks on this page as I'm working on it, but that's okay. I pull out my Stories by the Month stamps, and I stamp October, just covering up the memories, and then use I believe, Week in the Life stamp set to stamp the days. The numbers are going to be a day in the life, I believe. Just really old supplies that I have on hand to stamp my days. And I always, if the numbers are like all 1, I'll stamp the 1 the whole way. And if it's all 2s, I'll stamp the 2 all the way through. It just makes it go quicker. So some of the stickers that I made were "More Pumpkins Please," spellbook, a house, a witch, and a pumpkin. So I think those were all chipboard in the physical kit, but I turned them into stickers. I put 2 up at the top right. "More Pumpkins" is going to go on the 10th, and then I have the pumpkin is going to go down on the bottom with the clear sticker word that says "love." I think that was a gold sparkly word. I do decide to look in the kit, and I found the thin kind of gold sparkly lyrics to songs, and I'm going to use 2 of those in just a little bit to get a little more sparkle in the spread. I took a banner and put "The Witching Hour is Near," and I cut it across to put it on 2 pages. So these lyrics are so fun. Like the bottom one I picked is "Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine." And then "Shrieking skulls will shock your soul. Seal your doom tonight." I love that. And then the other one I picked was "Amok, amok, amok." And I just cut it so that way I had a small little portion of it. I then decide, you know what, I want to add a little more sparkle, and I have gold ink. As you see, I pulled it out, but when I stamp it, it's not quite as gold and sparkly as I want, but I go ahead and stamp it anyways. I pulled out like a flower type stamp, but you can't really tell. It's more like we're gonna pretend it's like a splatter here. Just like maybe a potion splatter. I don't know. We'll go with that. Potion splatter. And I stamp that, and then I will stamp a star using a stamp that actually has a star, and then below it October Joys. But I just made sure to not get any ink on October Joys, so that way it was just the star. And then that one is all done. It's so fun, and I love it. I love making my own clear stickers. All right, so this one is another Alicia Michelle, and I'm going to do some fun cutting and trimming with paper that I have from Joann's. I also found the skeleton die cut, and I decided to put him over on the far left since the stickers that I'm using are these beautiful like blush pink stickers, and they're boxes. So I figured, you know what? I'll make my own boxes and kind of do a funky design. Now, you guys know that I have a silhouette cameo, and there's a reason for that because I cannot cut straight. I cannot cut straight, and that's why it took me forever to cut these boxes, and they're probably all wonky. But you know what? Wonky goes with the theme of October, and I was having fun, and that's what matters. So I had a lot of fun creating this design and putting all these beautiful stickers on my page. I put Creepin' It Real, and then the other one I put is Bat Crazy. So I just love that. And I picked out a sparkly kind of blush paper that I will measure out and then put below the Creeping It Real. I just had to cut it a little bit smaller and just trim and trim and trim until I get it the size that I wanted. And my boxes, Saturday and Sunday, the weekend boxes, I think are the same size. If they're not, oh well. Either way, I was having a lot of fun. And then I did make like a 3x4 box. I'm going to make that later on so I can put like a top 5 of the week. And I also picked this particular font to do the dates and the word October because it kind of paired well with the scripty font that is Alicia Michelle's handwriting. So I felt like those paired well. I didn't want to pick another script stamp because I didn't want it to clash, if that makes sense. So over on the right-hand side, I have that piece from the skeleton, the peace sign, and I will grab another piece of paper that's like a gray. It's a very light gray, and I'll make a long box that is similar to the skeleton hands making a heart. And I'm also going to include in a little bit the dancing skeletons. Oh my goodness, I love them. I love Alicia Michelle stickers. Can you tell? Can you tell? I just love them. They're perfect. So I'm trying to figure out what size I want that gray box. I think I almost have it. And then I also put a little spider sticker and my dancing skeletons. I'm going to draw my Sunday box and then my top 5 box. And I don't know if I just said this, but the top 5 I'll just include like top 5 moments from the week or something about the week. I'm sure I'll figure out something. And I will stamp top, and you know, I can't stamp with this slanted alpha to save my life. So I'm just going to do the best that I can, and it'll be good enough. I am gluing down all my pieces of paper now that I have everything where I want it and I know where I want it, and I can add in the days of the week. So I stamped 16, and now all my dates and days are done. Okay, so last minute little touch was to cut out these little skeletons and just put them up at the top like peekabooing, and they're so cute. I love them. And one of them is like a girl with a bow. So it's like a girl and a dude, and they're dancing. It's so cute. So I had to add in those, and then I will add in some star stickers, and that will wrap up the first 16 days of October. And I'm so excited you guys took the time to watch. I hope you've enjoyed, because I just love October and I love everything about it, from journaling to books to cozy weather. I just love it all. Love it all. I am finishing up with that, and then I'm going to flip through the pages real quick and show you kind of what I came up with for all of my pages. Oh my goodness, that spread's so cute. Okay, so I got this one, and then my crystal balls, and then a little bit simpler one with Ali Edwards products, and then this one. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. All right, have a great day. Bye.